So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? The action has already started. Zaccagni, and he's managed to get free. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Rovella. Now it's Zaccagni. That'll be a throw. And now the breakaway. Nice looking ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Castellanos. Over to the left. Zaccagni could try cutting inside here. And he's taking no chances there. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Timber receives it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Cross into the big header! And he's following up! It's there! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Lazio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Marusic. And here's Castellanos. Threads one in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that's well seen too. And he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Guendouzi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Hazard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zaccagni. Throwing. Rovella, out to the right. Castellanos! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rovella, played out to the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged and the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Owen. Rovella. And it's Marusic. Cancellieri.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Now it's Marusic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Flings in across. Adams attempts a clearance. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Tavares. And Rovella, who's looking wide. Ricky Puig simply refused to be outdone there. Floated through. Guendouzi, nicely spread. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Owen. Nuno Tavares. Delibashiru. Lazio finding their passes. Good ball, good take. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivers the ball. Terrific header. Oh, that was a brilliant. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
El Paso Locomotive clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So off we go once more. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marusic. Cancellieri. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Romagnoli. And it's Marusic. And Rovella. Romagnoli. Hila. Cancellieri. Guendouzi. And Delibashiru. And it's made its way to him. He has a look up. Owen, given the lift of his goal. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Zaccagni is wide and looking to get onto this. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Tavares. Delibashiru. And it's Rovella. chips it through. Now it's Castellanos. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Gol per la Lazio. Ha segnato al 60° minuto. Numero 11.
Lazio get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Kante running with the ball. That looks a good ball through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Numero 11.
Lazio can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Numero 22.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Conte, and that interception was most necessary. Hila looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Oh, good spread. Pedro looking to run onto it. He's found a way through. Pedro, and that's played in low. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
And here's Castellanos. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gendouzi. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Owen. And they can counter here. Dink through. Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Marosic. And Delibashiru played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedro. This looks promising. Takes a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. Provedel getting this one clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Owen. Rovella. Zaccagni. There they go, hunting in packs. Lazio have a free kick.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 11. Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14. Il numero 18.
It's Gendouzi.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Tavares just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rooney! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Marosic, distributed tidily. And here's Pedro. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. In with the challenge. Gendouzi, who does have an assist to his name. Now, can they get him away?
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Romagnoli picks it up from the goal kick. Gendouzi, that's a good ball out wide. Has a look and plays it forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start, free kick. Iniesta! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
There to retrieve it. Valde. Now, can they get him away? Could move up a gear here. Good ball over the top. Here's a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
England with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. And the pass is intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Agahawa. Oh, he's big chance! Goal! Spain! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! In for the pieces! Oh, it's gone in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Jordi Alba. Oh, played through for the wide man. Adams with the clearance. Played back in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well timed, excellent interception. Vardy. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Agahawa. He's in a great... Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Stones spots it and intercepts. And he's gone looking for safety. Ambitious ball here. And he lines up a cross. Rooney. Can he get it through? Owen! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now this could be a chance. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Approaching the half-hour mark. Rooney. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jordi Alba. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. And there's the shot! That carried quite a threat. Nico Williams has created one goal already. Rooney. Tries to pass it through. And that was nowhere near his best. Rooney. That has been cut short. Some really good... Williams! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Howson calmly anticipates. Out to the left it goes. Agahawa! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Williams! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Barkley is there to clear. And it's Balde. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Back into the middle. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Bellingham, looking for options for movement. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jordi Alba. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
England kick off the second half. That is very well defended. Iniesta. Now it's Williams.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Busquets is there and he can pick it up. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Nicely weighted ball. And Varney! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. England come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Palmer. He's through here. Varney! He's done very well to get to that.
Vardy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham goes short. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
England really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Shot a goal! Iniesta. Owen! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
England get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's made its way to him. Agahawa! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Oh, what has happened here? Chance! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Who saw this coming? England are hurt by just about the final punch. Balde running with the ball. Great vision. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. England perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Yamal.
Pretty robust defending.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold gets it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he's managed to get rid. Knocks it into space. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Iniesta. He's a sharp little ball here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Rodri. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The cross. Barkley. And they can counter here. Howson makes the interception. Played into space. That is good alertness.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Saka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Busquets. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 6.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
El dorsal 7, Villa.
Out for a
El
throw.
dorsal 9, Fernando Torres. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Probing pass. That's good vision. Owen gets into a good position. Tries to play it through. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cambio de jugadores.
Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Out towards the flank. Foden does well to get it back. Played out to the left flank. Throw in. Balde. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Eze. That has been slung wide. Busquets. And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. Quick look, then plays it in. Fernando Torres. Saka cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. Extra time reaches half-time. But it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Jugadores en España. El dorsal 16 será sustituido por el
And
dorsal
we're off
8.
for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And here's Nico Williams and Torres! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Saka gets it clear. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Nico Williams. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Torres.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. He's had a chance! And it's come back out to him. Priceless from Parma! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Marcó en el minuto 24 de la prórroga.
England take the
el
lead.
dorsal 4.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Oh, decent chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And yes, it's him again. England could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Agahawa. And this is Torres. And the shot! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping. David Villa gets flagged offside.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Jordi Alba. That's at the end. England can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones
do you look back on the game then, Jim?
England can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Oh, that's a key interception. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything.
And the shots! Goal, Ireland! And it's Ireland who take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Ireland make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. He's had a shot! Gnabry. Goretzka. That pass has been well intercepted. Havertz. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gnabry is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Short changes him with that pass.
Look, they're prepared to...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Germany grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Germany really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. It's a pretty loose pass. Searching pass he's played there. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's being urged. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ireland have their second corner now. Germany have the chance to go the other way. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's on it, can he get away? Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Havertz! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. Germany making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Chance for a shot! Goal! Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage.
Undav! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Backward it goes. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Undav! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Germany, terrific header!
3 minutes at a time.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ireland do have a chance to counter here. Ter Stegen punts it upfield. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Decent chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Germany are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Brady. A probing pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Tar with the clearance. Looking to play him in. Gnabry. Gnabry going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's through here. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kelleher. Now he's got space here. Germany perhaps contemplating their next change here. And the pass is intercepted. Gnabry going full tilt down the left. Goretzka is wide and looking to get onto this. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him. Doherty. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kelleher breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nicely weighted ball. That's been intercepted. Now it's Goretzka. That's a shade optimistic. And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. Just about up to 75 minutes. Doherty has it in a wide position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Ireland have their third corner. Goretzka clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Shot is having a shot! They've done it! Back to within one! Interesting! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Germany really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution for Ireland, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 3.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now, and the shot! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Number 13.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Gnabry gets into a good position. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. McAteer. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to get it clear. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's headed upfield. McAteer, and he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Germany are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Gnabry. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Undav. Great vision. He's in a great position here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Henriks. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Two minutes to be added on. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Undav, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team...